Creating a function for buttons. Now we will acquire the reference for the 9 buttons. At the same time, we will also implement onClick listener open bracket close bracket for these buttons. You will remember that when an onClick listener open bracket close bracket listener is implemented for a button, then an event is generated when the button is pressed and the function linked to that event is called. The code for doing this is as follows. You would have observed that this code is different from the code written previously. We have not taken each button one after the other like we had done for the text view. Instead, we have made use of a loop. When we need to write the same code over and over again, it is better to make use of a loop to prevent repetition. Here, the variable I of the first loop is used for rows and variable j is used for columns. We first create a string for the resource ID. String button ID is equal to open inverted commas button underscore close inverted commas plus I plus j semicolon. That is, when I and j are both 0, the ID created will be the button underscore 00. Now let us make use of this string to get the resource ID. Integer resource ID is equal to get resources open bracket close bracket dot get identifier open bracket button ID comma open inverted commas ID close inverted commas comma get package name open bracket close bracket semicolon. Now let us make use of this resource ID to get the reference for the button. Buttons open square bracket I close square bracket open square bracket j close square bracket is equal to find view by ID open bracket resource ID close bracket semicolon. Now let us set the onClick listener open bracket close bracket. Buttons open square bracket I close square bracket open square bracket j close square bracket dot set onClick listener open bracket this close bracket semicolon. If we set the listener, then it needs to be implemented in the class too. In order to do this, change this line. Public class main activity extends app compact activity to public class main activity extends app compact activity implements view.onClick listener. Because we have called the function set onClick listener open bracket close bracket for each button, the onClick open bracket close bracket function will be called when any of the 9 squares are pressed. Based on which player has clicked, either a cross or a 0 should be implemented on the square. If this leads to 3 crosses or zeros in a line, then the score for that player should be increased and a new game should start. If all the squares are full and nobody has won, then the players should be told that it is a draw and again a new game should begin. The code for doing all of this should be written in this function. So come on, let us see how we should write this code. Click on the light bulb icon next to main activity. Select the option Implements method from the drop-down menu. This dialog box will be displayed. Select the option onClick open bracket close bracket and click on OK. Android Studio will create the function onClick open bracket close bracket for you. Public void onClick open bracket view close bracket open curly bracket. Here, we will first check if the square which has been clicked is empty. If it is not empty, that is, there is already a cross or a 0 present on it, then we will not do anything and return from here. If open bracket exclamation mark open bracket button close bracket view close bracket dot get text open bracket close bracket dot toString open bracket close bracket dot equals open bracket inverted commas, closed bracket, open curly bracket, return, semicolon, close curly bracket. If it is the first player's turn, then we will draw a cross on the square, and if it is the second player's turn, then we will draw a 0. If open bracket player 1 close bracket, open curly bracket, open bracket button, close bracket, view, close bracket, dot, set text, open bracket, open inverted commas, cross, close inverted commas, close bracket, semicolon, close curly bracket, else, open curly bracket, open bracket button, close bracket, view, close bracket, dot, set text, open bracket, open inverted commas, 0, close inverted commas, close bracket, semicolon, close curly bracket.